Well, hello everybody. Decided to do a little bit of shooting tonight. I've had a little bit of a big day. I've got pretty filthy dirty today. I've been working on my hay equipment, getting preventive maintenance done on it, getting ready for the next crop. But the wind finally quit blowing, so I thought, well, come out and do a little more shooting with 1911. So what I got is on this Charles Daly 1911 that I did a video on just a few days ago. What I didn't even realize is this guy is giving me a little bit of hammer bite. Hopefully you guys can see that. You know, when I got in the house, got cleaned up, I was missing a little bit of height on this guy. So pretty famous deal for these, you know, GI 1911s with the standard hammer, standard grip safety. And I've got big, chubby hands, and just enough, if you guys can see, just enough for a little bit of layer of skin to get between that beaver tail and the hammer. So what I did is I just took a, you know, here again, we're talking budget, everything. I didn't, you know, you just buy a new hammer for it, buy a new grip safety, problem solved. You're into it $100 or $200, whatever. So I just took the Dremel tool to it and recontoured the back of this hammer. I don't know how much I took off. I just kind of polished it, tried to shape it, make it look presentable. Just put a little black paint on it for now, and you're gonna see how it shoots. So, you know, there was a lot of comments, and I appreciate the comments on this first video we did on this. Well, one of the guys says, you know, the first thing you do with the new 1911 is polish the feed ramp. I can't disagree with that. The beauty of 1911s are fun to work on. That's why we shoot them, right? But the purpose of this video and kind of this video series I'm doing on this budget Charles Daly imported 1911 is, what do you get without doing any work on it? Well, if you're a big chubby guy like me, you get a little hammer bite. But the magazine I was using out of that, I literally bought out of the pawn shop a few days before I did the video for $5. I wanted to see if it'd work. That magazine, I think, was the problem. So this is the new magazine that come with the gun. This is an 8-rounder, and this is those semi-wad cutter bullets that I was having trouble feeding. I haven't shot them with this mag, so you guys are coming along with me to see what it's going to do. But anyway, you know, I appreciate the comments. I appreciate, you know, the gentleman that says, you know, polish the feed ramp, that'll solve your problem. And it probably will, and I probably will polish the feed ramp eventually, but I truly wanted to just see what a guy gets for these entry-level guns. So far, I gotta say, I'm super happy with it, you know. If a guy had a smaller hand or wasn't quite as fleshy as mine, the hammer bite would probably not be a problem, but it did for me. Hopefully we'll fix it. We'll find out today. So anyway, we'll get to shooting. I want to show you guys I've done some improvement on the range, so we'll walk down there. Before we go check out the new targets and the work I've done on the range, I'll just ask everybody to please subscribe if you haven't. We've had some growth lately. I appreciate that. So thank you for everyone that has subscribed. And anyway, let's go look at the range. So I'm just going to talk a little bit while we're walking up to the new targets. As you guys can see, I'm at the base of a big hill. And so to me, I would almost feel safe in saying that I'm going to shoot against that hill and feel 100% safe. It's a big dirt hill. If you go far enough over that hill, there's actually homes. So for me, on this little range deal, what I want to do is have a double backstop. So I just took the backhoe today and built up another berm. And I tried to put the dueling tree over here, and I just didn't like the way it was. That dueling tree is pretty high. I'm going to take a little more dirt out here in the bottom and put a little more dirt on top of the hill. I didn't feel good about it, so I just set it off the side. We're not going to be shooting it today. But I bought a couple of these little silhouette targets, and I've just used, you know, my son's a plumber. I just used some old pipe that he had demoed out of a house, and I got him at a pretty good angle. I think that the ricochet will be good. I want them at the close to the ground. You know, I've seen a lot of these targets, you know, maybe the top part of this target at more, you know, chest high, or, you know, 4 or 5 feet high. You know, I think just for the purpose of ricochets and things like that, I'm going to try these lower to the ground. Please leave some comments if you guys have any experience with this. This is the first set of targets I've bought like this. So these are the AR 500 targets. My other gongs, they're just mild steel, and we've shot the heck out of them. And I think the mild steel may cause some ricochets in certain circumstances. And I think the AR 500 plate on the right angle, maybe it wouldn't hurt to put this one just a little bit more on the right angle. I don't think you get as much ricochet. So anyway, a little bit of range improvements today. All right, so I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see those metal targets and hopefully hear them a little bit. You know, I've had some comments from some of the watchers that say they think I shoot too much paper, and I probably do, but we're getting some more targets. I thought I actually ordered 4 of these and only 2 of them came, so some little mishap on the ordering. But with these types of targets, I think just offhand practical type shooting is pretty fun. But without these kind of targets, that's what I didn't have before. So anyway, trying to make some improvements. I'm really curious to see if these semi-wide cutters will feed today. So here we go. Well, not a mishap one. I can feel a little bit on this, on these place where the hide's been removed. I can feel it. Is it worse, or is it just the recoil? I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep shooting and see how it goes. I truly don't know if it's fixed or not. I guess I gotta wait till my hand heals up. But we'll get another mag and have another go. All right, we're gonna do some more shooting. The only ammo I brought with me today is those semi-wad cutters. I really want to get to the bottom if these guys are gonna feed or not. So far, so good. We'll run some more through and see what they do. Well, here we go, another full mag without a malfunction. I'm gonna walk up and show you guys what I got going with the target. I don't think that pipe stand deal is gonna work. Hopefully you guys can see what those targets are doing. I've hit a couple low lefts, and the pipe is actually just spun in the dirt. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something else. I'm gonna have to weld some type of a spade or something on the bottom of them pipes. I like those pipes just because they're scrap, but they just spin in the dirt. I didn't see that coming. Anyway, we're gonna go empty another couple mags at it and see how it works. All right, we're gonna do some more shooting. Hopefully them targets will hold up long enough we can have some more fun with them. Well, the secret is to hit them in the center. That's the whole problem, is I'm just not hitting them square enough. Well, I think one thing that we need to mention is this gun did not malfunction one time with the other with the stock factory mag that came with it. Yeah, that other cheap old mag for $5 out of the pawn shop, I think, was the feeding problem, because it was this particular batch of ammo that was not feeding correctly on the last video. So I'll tell you, that just gives me more confidence in this gun. You know, there was anytime a malfunction, you know, we all kind of cringe and think, oh boy, what have we got ourselves into with this cheap old gun? But it was the mag. I'm 100% confident. So there again, just gives me that much more confidence in this gun. I'm that much more excited about it. Just that it'll feed about everything, and then actually showed a preference to the semi-wide cutters on the accuracy side. It shot around those flat points and hull points very well also, but it did show a slight preference to them, so even better. So anyway. All right, we're gonna unload one more mag. I think I'm gonna lob a few down there at that 50-yard gong. See if we can hit that guy. Well, those 8 rounds sure go awful quick, don't they? So anyway, I think we're gonna call this night. A little bit shorter video. Love the way this gun shoots. The jury's still out. You can see I kind of ripped a piece of the hide off a little bit, and I can't decide if it's just that scab that just got pulled off and a little bit tender, or if I still have an issue with the gun. It almost feels like that this part of the beaver tail is just digging in. And I've thought about just maybe rounding that just a little bit. Leave some comments. You guys got any experience with that? Because I don't. You know, a fancy $200 Wilson beaver tail would fix it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure on this. So anyway, leave some comments if you guys have reshaped that, or if you have some experience with that, because I just don't. See, that guy is pretty straight, and there's almost a little bit of a line right there. I've wondered about just rounding that. I don't know. That's what's fun about these cheaper guns. I guess we don't feel too bad about monkeying around with them. So we're gonna wrap it up for the night. Thanks you guys for watching. Please subscribe.